Well, we know that they're coming in. They're Russian, they're Iranian, they're Chinese. They're coming in. They're military-age males. They're waiting for the signal to get going. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So I think that Director Wray is exactly right. We need more support on that border. I think the Biden bill that was blocked by Mr. Trump would have given more resources to the Border Patrol. As it is, the president is going to close off the border at certain times. He's going to use presidential authority to do this. I hope it'll stand up in the courts because we definitely have a border. This is all part of a larger campaign by Vladimir Putin to undercut the United States. It goes with what's happening in Ukraine, terrorist incidents in Europe, and the Russian naval flotilla that's coming to the Western Hemisphere. It's hybrid war. It's directed against the United States of America to run us out of Europe and to reduce our stature in the world.
Yes, exactly. And let's turn to the G7. We know that there will be discussions there as Biden heads over, but many say, you know, Trump is sort of a looming conversation piece as well. Biden claimed in an interview with Time magazine recently, saying world leaders say to him, you can't let him win, meaning Trump. But some would argue that Trump's actions and efforts did lead in some way to a stronger NATO, with more members, increasing spending, reducing, not eliminating, the global threat posture. And you just saw over the weekend the EU elections, where it did seem like a move to the populist leaders was really a huge headline there, and a reversal and a rejection of some of the more liberal parties, General.
Well, what we know is that during the 4 years of Mr. Trump's presidency, actually, he tried to do as much as he can to throw roadblocks at NATO. And he did call for more spending. But recently, Mr. Trump has said if these nations don't spend their 2%, Putin can do whatever he wants to with them. And that's no way to build a unified NATO. And that's why the threat of a Trump presidency is looming over this G7. Because, you know, an alliance has to be, you have to be committed to each other. And so if it's transactional, it's like, you pay me or I don't help you. That's not the way an alliance can survive. So I think this G7 is going to look for commitments. I think they're going to look at the $300 billion they can use that's Russian money to give it to Ukraine. And we're going to have to strengthen our production facilities, our military production facilities in every country, including our country. We're not ready to face Russia through NATO.
No, and yet Russia's putting its warships off our coast there in Cuba. How do you parse when people say Trump's record, though, was no conflicts, there were no wars, the world didn't seem to be on fire under Trump as it is today under Joe Biden?
Well, you know, without getting into the details of all of this, what was happening is we were in Afghanistan. President Trump said, get us out. The treaty that was agreed to pull us out was done without any coordination with the Afghan government. When Mr. Biden came into office, he was faced with a fait accompli. And we'd also stopped collecting intelligence by having our intelligence people out with the Afghans. So we really didn't know what was going on the way we should have known what was going on under previous administrations. So that set the stage for this. I do think that Mr. Putin had a plan. All along. He's always felt very comfortable with Mr. Trump, apparently, and Mr. Trump claims that he has a special relationship with Mr. Putin, which is kind of odd because Mr. Putin doesn't believe in democracy. He doesn't believe in freedom. He doesn't believe in any of the values we express. So it's a little uncomfortable for us as Americans to hear Mr. Trump saying, I'm going to get Mr. Gershkowitz out because I have a special relationship with Putin. Really? Well, okay, what are you giving Putin back in return? Some people say that Mr. Trump actually gave the names of intelligence agents to the Russians. We were rolled up by our CAA because of names that Mr. Trump had given. Now, I don't have any proof of that, but that's what's out online. So I don't think you can say that Mr. Trump's administration was necessarily better or more peaceful. It just set the stage for trouble today.
A conversation, I hope we can continue it at some point there, and we could get into Iran and some of the sanctions and the money as well. A lot of tentacles everywhere, and a much deeper conversation, but certainly appreciate you joining us today, General Wesley Clark, on the concern at our southern border. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Bianca.